On the vast, frozen tundra of the Arctic, under a pale winter light, lives a shaggy giant that once shared the world with mammoths and the saber-toothed cats. This is the musk ox, a true living survivor of the Ice Age. Imagine, for a moment, an animal so perfectly adapted to the cold that its ancestors roamed alongside megafauna we now only see in museums. Today, against the beating Arctic winds, herds of musk oxen stand as a powerful link to a primeval pest, their silhouettes a timeless feature of this unforgiving landscape. They are not just animals, they are walking relics, carrying the legacy of a forgotten world into our own. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this incredible Ice Age giant. What is the secret to surviving in a place where temperatures can plummet to minus 40 degrees or even colder? For the musk ox, the answer is in its coat, one of the warmest in the entire animal kingdom. This magnificent animal is wrapped in a dual-layered defense against the extreme cold. The outer layer consists of long, coarse-guard hairs, some of the longest of any mammal in North America, which can reach nearly 3 feet in length. These hairs act like a protective curtain, shedding snow and blocking the wind, keeping the elements at bay. But the real magic lies beneath. Tucked away under this shaggy exterior is a dense, soft undercoat called kefute. This incredibly fine, woolly layer is 8 times warmer than sheep's wool and finer than cashmere. It traps a layer of fire against the skin, creating a personal insulation system so effective that very little body heat escapes. It's like wearing the most advanced thermal gear nature has ever designed. Even as snow blows furiously across the herd, the musk oxen remain snug and warm, a testament to millions of years of evolution perfecting the art of staying comfortable in the world's harshest freezer. Surviving the cold is one thing, but what about predators? In the Arctic, a primary threat comes from packs of cunning wolves. A lone musk ox might be vulnerable, but these animals have an ancient, ingenious defense strategy rooted in their social structure. When danger is sensed, the herd doesn't scatter. Instead, they execute a remarkable, coordinated maneuver. The adults quickly form a defensive circle or a tight line, with their powerful, curved horns facing outward. The vulnerable calves and the younger members of the herd are ushered into the protected center of this formidable fortress of horns. This ring of steel presents an almost impenetrable barrier to would-be attackers. Any wolf daring to approach is met with a wall of sharp, pointed horns and the unwavering resolve of a united herd. An adult musk ox can weigh over 800 pounds, and the charge from one is a serious threat. This powerful display of collective defense is often enough to deter even the most persistent predators, ensuring the survival of the next generation in the heart of the living fortress. So, what do these Arctic giants eat in a landscape that seems completely barren for most of the year? The frozen plains may look empty, but for the musk ox, they are a well-stocked pantry, provided you know where to look and you have the right tools to get there. Musk oxen are expert grazers, their diet consisting of hardy Arctic plants like grasses, sedges, mosses, and low-growing shrubs like willow. During the brief summer, they feast on lush vegetation, building up fat reserves for the long winter ahead. But when winter blankets the tundra in a thick layer of snow, the real challenge begins. This is where the powerful, broad hooves come into play. Using these natural shovels, a musk ox will scrape and dig relentlessly through the snow, a behavior known as cratering, to uncover the frozen vegetation buried beneath. They have an excellent sense of smell to locate these food sources. They methodically clear patches of snow, eating everything they find before moving on to the next spot. Their survival dependent on their ability to unearth these frozen meals, one hooful at a time. Life in such a harsh environment has shaped the entire rhythm of the musk ox existence. In a world where every calorie counts, conserving energy is the key to survival. Unlike the swift deer or pronghorn of warmer climates, musk oxen are built for endurance, not speed. They move with a slow, deliberate gait, their movements measured and economical. You'll often see them standing perfectly still for long periods, minimizing heat loss and preserving precious energy reserves built up during the summer. This slow-paced lifestyle is a masterclass in efficiency. Even the calves learn quickly to stay close to their mothers, benefiting from the collective warmth and the protection of the herd. The entire social dynamic is geared towards conservation. They alternate between periods of feeding and the long periods of rest, chewing their food to extract every last nutrient from the tough, fibrous plants they eat. This slow, Steady rhythm of life allows them to endure the long, dark Arctic winters, waiting patiently for the return of the sun and the brief abundance of summer. For thousands of years, musk oxen have weathered the natural cycles of the Arctic. But today, they face a new and unpredictable threat, a rapidly warming climate. While a warmer Arctic might sound beneficial, it's creating perilous conditions for these Ice Age survivors. One of the biggest dangers is not just snow, but freezing rain. When rain falls on a frozen landscape, it creates a solid, impenetrable sheet of ice over the vegetation. Unlike soft snow, this icy crust is nearly impossible for musk oxen to break through with their hooves. Entire herds can be cut off from their food supply, leading to starvation. The changing climate also brings more erratic weather patterns, making their already challenging existence even more precarious. Scientists and conservationists are now closely monitoring musk ox populations, studying how they are adapting to these new challenges. Their struggle highlights a larger story: how even the toughest, most resilient species on Earth are being tested by the profound changes we are making to our planet. Ancient, enduring, and powerful. The musk ox is more than just an inhabitant of the Arctic. It is a living monument to survival. Staring into the ice of a musk ox is like looking back in time, connecting with a world that has long since vanished. They carry the legacy of the Ice Age in their DNA, their shaggy coats, and their unyielding spirit. As they stand silhouetted against the polar sunset, they serve as a profound reminder of the resilience of life, but also of its fragility in the face of a changing world. Protecting these magnificent animals means protecting a vital piece of our planet's natural history. Thank you for watching. If you were fascinated by the story of this Ice Age survivor, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more journeys into the wild. See you next time.